not easy for both. Probably maybe easy for Canelo, because he's strong, he's big.
So you think he'll probably knock him out?
This boxing.
I like Khan. I think Khan's a fabulous boxer. Weight class he never fought at before, and I knew he caught problems taking punches as a 130, 140, 135, and 140 pounder. So I'm trying to figure out how is he going to stay away from Canelo for 12 rounds. If he can stay away from him 12 rounds, he got a chance because he's a good fighter. He got a big heart, and I applaud him for even taking that risk and taking the gamble. He's also not afraid to get knocked out. Because if he was, he wouldn't be taking that fight. And most fighters, real fighters, we don't give a damn. When it comes down to fight, we gonna fight. We think we can win, we gonna fight. So people say, oh, you can't do. We are boxers. Knockout is part of what we go through. So yeah, he might get caught. If he gets caught, he probably get knocked out. Who knows? If he don't get caught, it's probably he can win the fight. But if he gets caught, we gotta see how he takes it.
I got Canelo.
Canelo? Why Canelo?
I think he's a bigger guy. I think he's gonna come in overweight, come in real big. I just think he's just a bigger body. He's just gonna bully.
His American is tall enough to move in the higher weight division, but the question is, big question is if he can handle the strength of Canelo. That's the question.
Was it hard?
And how you prepare for your opponent. Like what I did before. I was after my fight with Diaz 135, and then I told somebody that I want to fight in 147. I want to fight De La Hoya, and then they said, "Oh, are you crazy? You're going to fight with this guy, moving up to the much higher weight division?" They said, "Yes. As long you believe that you can do it, you can do it."
I think Khan has the perfect style to be Canelo, if you ask me. I think Khan has the perfect style. If you're talking talent, I think Khan definitely has more talent than Canelo. But the only thing, can he withstand Canelo's attack and power? Can he survive in the later rounds? But I think Khan's gonna start good in the fight. I think if he can finish strong, I think he has a chance to win the fight. He's got to be able to take a good punch. But as far as styles, I think he has a good style to beat Canelo. But we don't know if he's physically strong enough.
Man, it's a good fight. I still pick Canelo, but it's a good fight. I think Khan.
He gets a fair advantage, like with the weight, no?
Well, there is a weight difference, but Khan is big, man, and very fast, and he's gonna do a good show, by boxing, and he's got too much speed too. So I think he's got a good shot.
Una pelea muy desnivelada, porque Amir Khan es un peleador welter junior, subido de peso, y yo creo que el Canelo en cuanto lo ubique, lo va a lastimar.
He thinks Canelo has an advantage because the other fighter came up to that weight. And if Canelo figures him out, he's gonna really.
I box him. I mean, he is a very, very athletic person, and but I think he might be a little bit too small.
Can Khan's foot speed overcome the size difference for 36 minutes, you think?
He'll be difficult for 36 minutes. I mean, because Khan still has a tendency to stay in the pocket too long sometimes, and ever since he was an amateur, when they had that that mercy rule, if you were winning by so many points, the fight was automatically stopped. He loved that. He won a lot of. He stopped a lot of fighters in that fashion as an amateur, and I think that's why he stays in the pocket too long at times, and that's why we're working on. When I was working with him, we were working on getting out of the pocket quicker, just land the combination, get out. He does have that foot speed, and he is a great athlete, but to do it for 36 minutes, it'll be very, very difficult, because this guy is strong.
It's like pitching a perfect game, right?
He's got to pitch a perfect game for sure.
You know both fighters very well because you trained one, you just fought the other. What does Khan need to do, or Canelo need to do to be victorious? Just because there's a size difference, but there's also the speed difference. How would you tell Khan to win that fight?
In and out, box him, don't take any chances, win every round one at a time. Don't look for the knockout. If that happens, that's a bonus. Just box your ass off, box. I mean, because he can box. He is a good fighter. He's a very good athlete.
My money is firmly on Amir Khan to win by decision. I believe he has to. I believe this fight. It's not everyone's talking about Canelo's left hook and his uppercuts, and It's got nothing to do with punching and nothing to do with hands. It's all to do with feet. Watch their last 5 fights and watch what their feet do. It's all about the movement, the position, the timing, the rhythm. And Amir Khan has the type of foot speed that negates someone like Canelo Alvarez's superior punch power or punch variety. He's just not going to be there. And if you look at the fights that Alvarez has struggled in, it's guys who have quick feet. And I'd say Amir Khan is probably some of the fastest feet, under the middleweight division.
Good fight. I want Amir Khan to win.
Why? I saw you tweeted that.
Because that's my friend.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah, that's my homie. I don't know Canelo.
Now Amir's the underdog. Obviously, Canelo has the size advantage.
I'm betting 10,000 on Amir Khan.
You're betting 10,000. Can he do? What does he need to do to win?
Just box. Use his amateur experience, and just box. Don't go in there trying to bang with that strong motherfucker.
I think it's not an even match. It's a good match because of the names. Amir Khan is always he's a good fighter, man. He's a hell of a fighter. He's fighting a bigger, tougher Canelo, and I think he's gonna give him trouble. He's gonna give him trouble. I don't see him winning, but if he wins, it wouldn't surprise me. But I don't see Khan winning. I think Canelo's just too big, too strong.
Oh man, it's crazy.
Why?
How's a welterweight gonna fight a middleweight?
You've done it?
No. I mean, but I have a chin. I can take a better shot, and plus I hit hard. It's a lot different from a guy that was 140 going to 47. I'm not too sure that 147 would be his weight class because he's every time he goes up that weight, I mean, it looks like he's too small. 140 like his weight, so going to 160 to fight. Even if they're fighting at 155, whatever the catch weight is. I mean, Canelo, we know he goes in the ring at least 175.
I give Amir Khan big props for his bravery. It's a very risky fight for Amir Khan. Big fight, one I'm looking forward to. I've said before, I think Amir Khan can win it. I can see how Amir Khan wins it. But I can also see how it can go terribly wrong for him. Canelo can punch, can box, and he's a fighter as well. And he's more natural that way. The odds are against Amir Khan in this one.
I mean, it's not going to be an easy fight for either guy. But this is what we say we want in boxing. I see a lot of people ripping Amir, but he's got the guts to take the challenge. He's chasing this, and whether he wins or loses, he took the risk. So, man, I take my hat off to the kid, and him winning this fight is by no means out of the question. And Amir's a lot bigger than what people realize.
I can attest to that. I listened to her
yeah.
and I saw him. He's huge.
People think, he's not a small kid, and he's got a lot of heart, and Virgil's gonna have a great game plan. I know Canelo's gonna have a great game plan. It's gonna be a great fight, but this is what we want in boxing, these type of matchups. So I tip my hat to both guys.